Hey everyone, this is Kimberly. Welcome to my channel. How are we? How are we doing? Today we are talking about things that women notice that maybe they don't tell you. Okay, most women notice these things after the first couple dates or even the first date. First of all, we're gonna go with your energy. Very simple, something that you probably already know. So she's gonna sense if you're anxious, if you are desperate, if you are confident, if you are, if you are nervous. Before you even speak, we can see that. So that comes with your posture, with the eye contact, with the way you speak, so all these things. That's number one before anything. Okay, this is what we notice. Next is how you treat people in general, just strangers. Let's say you're at a restaurant. How do you treat the server? Because some people can be very rude, and that can be very telling on how they are and how they will treat you. A lot of women look at that like, let's see if he is polite. Let's see if he, is arrogant with the people who are serving him. Like, that's a big red flag. You know what I mean? And a lot of women look for how you treat people who do not benefit you. And that can be a red flag if you're a rude one. That can be a red flag if you're rude. So watch out with that one, okay? You guys, be nice out there. Come on. I never understood people who are rude to waiters or just cashiers or just people who work in service or like customer service. You know what I mean? I feel like, why? What's the point? They must be miserable in their personal life, so they just have to take it out on somebody. Next is if you're checking out other women while she's there, that's just, oof. Like, I know there's a lot of beautiful women out there, guys, but, don't make it so obvious. And women can see. Women notice. They will never bring it up, especially if, in the early days, they're not going to really say anything. Some women will never, ever, ever barely say anything to you. But we notice, and it doesn't feel good, and the girl can kind of put you in a box where you're very lustful. You're easily tempted. You're easily, you got the wandering eye. And anyways, a lot of men have that. And, it's okay, but it's something women notice. And a lot of women don't feel comfortable with that, But I'm not going to say all women. I'm not going to say that bothers all women, okay? A lot of women want to feel like you have eyes only for her. At least, make an effort to not make it so obvious when you see other women out there while you're with her, please. So I mentioned posture, voice, just your confidence. So also very important, just your grooming, like how how you take care of your hair, just your hygiene. So your teeth, your hands, very important that you keep your nails clean, cut. Most of the time women like your nails to be cut for multiple reasons. Another thing is how you react in situations. Like, are you easily angered? Are you very reactive? Are you very emotional? Do you have emotional stability? Are you able to stay calm in some situations? That's something they notice right away. We notice right away when men are very angry. Okay, and that can trigger a lot of trauma in some women, because a lot of women maybe have experiences where they they're trying to avoid anyone who is very overly angry and reactive. It might trigger something in them. So it kind of jumps at them when they see men who are easily triggered and, any man who has anger issues or anything like that. Like, they can see it, even if it's very subtle. So that's one thing that we notice. Another thing we notice is if you're actually listening to us when we're talking, okay? Because women are human. We like to feel like we're human. As much as you find us cute, we don't want you to see us as just, an object. You know what I mean? A lot of women feel unheard sometimes, and and you get extra points if you can actually listen to a woman. She will feel seen, you know what I mean? Because oftentimes, especially beautiful women, they're so used to guys just like seeing them for their looks that the guys don't really care what you have to say. They're like, okay, are you ready to go? Are you done eating? You want to come over? Let's get closer. While she was opening up about something she cared about, and you basically just cut her off and be like, let's get to the bed. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that can turn off a woman, and she will notice if you're not listening to her. Honestly, it's a real turn off and a red flag. All right guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.